everyone. Welcome back to another edition of the Ben and Andy Show. As always, I'm Ben Smith, along here with my friend and colleague and co-host, Andrew Connolly, bringing you the latest in news. Or not the latest, really, just
Did I throw up gang signs? Are these considered gang signs, or are these like okay signs?
Just the okay signs.
Okay.
Like, I'm okay sign. So what's up? Want to thank anybody today?
Yes, we would like to thank Mr. John Roser for allowing us the studio space. Go into some news.
All right. You want to start local news, or you want to go big, broad, national news first?
Well, a lot of sources from our class say we need to make the show a bit more serious. So,
All right, ready? Serious mode. Bang. What are we going to talk about?
today we are going to be talking about
Net
the
neutrality.
Net neutrality.
Let's do net neutrality first. All right. From now on, we're serious. So you can go from net neutrality.
I don't know net neutrality. I know the next
we are
one.
talking to you about a serious issue.
Net
issue called
neutrality.
Net neutrality. Now, Andrew doesn't know what that is, but I'm going to explain it to you. You see, net neutrality is your cable service provider's ability to regulate the speed of your internet.
I can't do this anymore. We got to go back to our.
All right, so what really, I mean, it's like, so I have Comcast, right?
Yeah, and everybody wants to get rid of it. Scituate Monthly. Everybody hates Comcast.
Really?
They're a huge ripoff,
Yeah, well,
and their customer service is terrible.
okay. Well,
You know, it's
that's-
ironic. This is going on a Comcast channel.
We love you, Comcast. Anyways, so what net neutrality is like, say I'm Comcast, right, and I run Comcast.
Okay.
Comcast also runs with NBC.
Okay.
So using, so my service provider, I could slow down your ability, like slow down your download upload speeds to sites like Fox and like CBS, so like you'd have to tune in and watch videos on NBC.com because they're faster. So net neutrality, getting rid of net neutrality or whatever.
You could do that?
Would be yeah, make it easy. So it would slow down everybody's internet and just cause a ruckus. So like not good at all.
Yeah, I don't like it. A lot of people on the internet don't like it. They're trying to fight it, but it's really just up to the congressman.
A colleague of ours, also in the broadcast news game, friends of the program. He's been on our show. We've been on his show. We text. John Oliver always loves to.
It's not my friend.
Why is he not your friend? Oh,
I don't like him.
snowflake. So he's dealt with net neutrality in the past. He did an episode on it back when it was a deal in 2014, and then again just last week he did it. So if you want to know the real story and like more facts in a more serious manner,
I'm assuming he did more research.
he did more research than us.
Most definitely.
That's probably a good watch to get more of the facts. FBI Director James Comey, we already lost
Comey.
it, was fired.
We can't do it. FBI Director James.
Is that his name?
No. FBI Director James Comey has been officially fired
Let
by
go.
President
Got the pink
Donald
slip.
Trump.
You fired. That's what he said. It was on TV. Allegedly, I don't know if this is actually true, but I heard that when he was like, he found out, he was like doing a press briefing, and like the TV behind him or in front of him, it said like James Comey fired. He thought it was a prank for people messing with him, and like he didn't actually know he got fired. But
That's hilarious.
apparently, he's been at odds with both political parties at different times.
Yeah,
He wasn't the most popular guy.
We cut it out earlier, but you said Stephen Colbert by accident. They
I did. I
That's a more liberal show, you can say that. And they were doing a segment, or it was his opening monologue, Stephen Colbert, and he went to this audience. He's like, James Comey has just been fired, and everybody started cheering. But then when he said by Donald Trump, they all started booing.
Yeah, that's,
So, like, if you look back a few months ago, every single like Democratic person in the Senate, they were saying
fire
Jim Comey needs to resign, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. And then now, before that, Republicans were saying it. So really, he just, he kind of,
But it did.
pissed
It
off
was.
both
It did
political
seem to
sections.
be a little. The timing was a little
yeah. Timing was
suspect,
sus.
as they're about to launch an investigation into Trump's, or not Trump's, but the alleged Russian interference with the election. Does kind of like, was like, wait a second. But I mean, Comey has been at odds with both political parties, so I mean, you can't pin it all on
you can't.
President Trump. But what was I going to say? I had something else to say, but I forget. Oh, FBI terms. They're 10 years, and this was his third year. So like he didn't last very long. Like he was supposed to serve for 10 years, but he only served for three. So local, bringing it back local. Now we got wrapping up test season. AP exams just wrapped up. You had your first AP exam.
No, I didn't.
You didn't take the AP Lang exam?
Yeah, no, I missed it.
Did you really?
Yeah. I'm retaking it Wednesday.
Oh my God, it was gonna be a great thing. It was gonna be you took your first AP exam, I took my last AP exam in the same week, but.
Well, sorry.
So you've never taken an AP exam before?
If you had told me that, I wouldn't have missed the exam.
How do you miss an exam?
You should have told me.
On purpose.
I was sick. Oh, all
right. Sick. I wanted to study a little more. Yeah, but
Wednesday.
I mean, AP exams are over for me forever. It's been a ride.
Wait for college. They're gonna get much harder.
Yeah, I know, but they're not like all condensed. I don't know if like other it's different. AP exams are tough, but so I'm done. It feels great. They're a lot of fun. Do not recommend them for you. What's up, Brian? And Moke. What's up, Mike, dude? And Loftus. What's up, everybody? Oh, I dropped my mic. God damn.
We have a whole studio audience.
We have a whole studio audience just came in. Next week we got MCAS, more stuff going on. Remember MCAS days?
Mm-hmm. Wait, they have MCAS next week?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't know. I didn't know that either. Miss Hall told me, so I thought I'd figure I'd throw it in.
Cool.
MCAS was a force early on, but it kind of didn't really matter.
It's better than Park.
Yeah. Oh, I never took Park. Did you?
Yeah, I took Park. We just wrote random stuff on it.
It was like different? How was it different? Because I don't actually honestly don't know the difference between Park.
The math was like much more. What's the word? Hard. It was harder. It was harder.
That's all we got for real news this week. We got Cam thoughts though, and we asked Cam this week what he thinks about North Korea. All right, Cam, what do you think about North Korea?
It's a very sketchy place. Not a good place to live at all. I definitely wouldn't go near it, even if you're in China, because you might get kidnapped. Not a good idea to go anywhere near. Just stay away. Go. Just don't go near it. Don't go to South Korea. Actually, no. I heard South Korea is actually very nice. But just don't go north. That's all I have to say. Be careful.
Cam,
what did he say? What do you think about it?
Cam said that he didn't like North Korea.
Well,
so he agreed with public opinion.
I'm gonna have to disagree. I love North Korea.
You are. It's like the offer still stands. Kim Jong.
Kim Jong Un.
I don't even remember. That's how little I care about this dude. Like he can still come fight me.
There's like Kim Jong Sun, Kim Jong Il, and Kim Jong Un.
Whatever. Kim Jong Un, whatever your name is, come over here and I will fight you. I will fight Kim Jong Un because that's how much I do not respect that man.
Remember that was like in the news for like. That was like all last month, just North Korea.
Yeah, now nobody cares about it anymore. They suck at launching missiles. I went to the auditorium today while you were doing whatever. Me and Cam did.
Oh, how was that?
It was pretty cool. Cam and I love you guys. Let's check it out.
Oh, what's up, guys? Come on in.
Say welcome to my crib.
Welcome to my crib.
Now I am here outside the new auditorium. Do a little twirl, Cam. Show everybody what we're looking at here. This is the new building. Little cases over there, probably for art and/or trophies. Got a couple of those. So me and Cam, friends of the program, we're gonna go take a look in there. Maybe against the rules, might get in trouble for it, but if you're watching this, Mr. Wargo, it was just a prank. So let's go take a look at the new auditorium.
There's a camera, so it's a prank.
Just a prank. Just a prank. Also, Andrew's not here, so this is just guys being dudes. You're yelling at all the bubble charges. There's a TV back here. It's playing Jurassic World. What do you think about that?
It's crazy. It's a crazy world.
So you guys got kicked out of the auditorium.
Yeah, we did, but like whatever. It's like kind of cool to be kicked out of the auditorium.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the auditorium, in a few weeks, Mr. Richter and I will be hosting a film festival where anybody can come and show their short films.
I made a short film last week. I don't know if you saw it on Twitter. Check me out on Twitter.
No, you can't put it in. You had to swear in it.
No, do not put it on. Do not put it on. This is very bad.
Okay. Well, you could submit that to the film festival, though.
I think I will. Is there a prize?
No. No.
I will anyways. Whatever.
All right.
I'll be supportive of you, I guess.
It's a big projector. It's like an IMAX projector. It's like really good.
I kind of want to see it then.
And a huge movie screen. Imagine yourself in that terrible movie on the big screen.
That'd be funny.
Right.
Now we got weather with Matt Fishman.
Thank you, Ben and Andy, and we are back with another week in weather. And this week, we have a big change coming. In the first part of May, we were experiencing very cold temperatures, sometimes even around 50 degrees. The warmest it could have been was maybe 60 degrees. And that was because of the Omega block, which was keeping cold air with cloudy days and maybe even a little rain each and every day. But now that seems to be going away. On Monday, we'll be experiencing about 60 degrees and it'll be a bit cloudy, a bit rainy, and very windy. This may be because of a storm or just the last of the Omega block. Because on Tuesday, it will be fully going away, where we will experience temperatures in the low 70s and it'll be sunny skies. And Wednesday, it'll be even warmer. Partly cloudy and highs up around 80, to be exact around 76 or 77. And Thursday will be the warmest day of the week. Thursday will be around 81 degrees with very little clouds in the sky. And lastly, on Friday, we'll crash a little, but not that much, going down to about 66 degrees and sunny. And looking extended, it should be staying warm and in the 70s. And that's your weekend weather on the Ben and Andy Show.
It's going to be a nice week. Cannot wait for that.
Yeah.
Almost out of school. It's almost beach season, so I'm excited for the warm weather.
Okay.
Sports this week, we got the boys lax team who are sitting 500, 7-7. Girls lax 10-5. Softball won their first game of the season, maybe last week on a slaughter rule. Actually, they beat Hingham 23-11, which is like awesome for tennis. I mean, not tennis, softball. Boys and girls tennis, both 10-2. So they're both cooking like usual. And now we got hot cakes with myself and Brian. We bring it back to hot cakes now. Riley, the guy, was back from his leave of absence down in, where were you?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. How was that?
High Point University.
Did you enjoy yourself?
Absolutely.
Great. Love to hear
Always
it.
enjoy myself.
Glad to have you back. Because who do we have? We had Cam last week. I mean, love Cam, but his takes are not as scorching hot
You had
as yours.
Cam on
Yeah,
last week?
he was just in the studio. And
Why didn't you just skip it?
I don't know. People like it. Somebody didn't skip it. All right, whatever. Let's
like
jump
me.
right in. First off, Isaiah Thomas, Celtics player, got fined $25K for swearing at a fan in the game, in Game 5. I feel like if you're sitting courtside, you got to know.
$25K?
$25,000. I mean, that's chump change, NBA players. But, I mean, I feel like if you're...
IT doesn't care about $25K right now. Are you kidding me?
He doesn't. But I feel like if you're sitting courtside and you're giving it to the NBA players, like, you got to expect something back. Like, come on.
Obviously.
You gotta be better.
It's
than
not like they're on the court and like they're trying their best to watch their language.
that. No, come on. That's game time. After the Pittsburgh Penguins defeated the Washington Capitals in Game 7, Pittsburgh fans were outside the arena chanting at Washington fans, "You can't beat us." It's a bold move by the Pens fans, and Washington fans didn't do anything.
That's because they can't beat them.
That's true.
That's because the Capitals will always choke in the playoffs.
They are the second round,
And
the worst team
while they're
in the
led,
second round forever.
they're also the best record over the past 5 years.
Oh yeah, absolutely. President's
combined.
Trophy. Were they President's
They're-
Trophy last year too?
Yep. They have the best
Ridiculous.
record combined in the last 5 years.
Paper team. Or paper team.
And
They can't win in the
They
playoffs.
haven't gone to the third round of the playoffs.
No, that's ridiculous. You think OB will ever win a cup with the Caps?
I hope, but
You going
I
with
don't
the
know.
Caps? What do they need?
Well, I don't think they're going to trade him.
They
I don't
got-
think they'll ever trade him
No, they wouldn't. Maybe he'll be a free agent.
unless he retires, goes to Russia, and comes back and signs with a different
what's
team.
his face? Ray Bork did that.
Yeah.
Like, kind of something like maybe like that.
Yeah.
Snapchat stock. We talked about that a while ago, but their stock tanked this week.
Really?
Both founders, both dudes, they lost $1 billion.
Didn't they just make $1 billion?
They made $2
The
billion.
last time we talked about
They
it.
made $2 billion last time we talked about them. Like what was it? Probably a month and a half ago. They lost $1 billion of that money already.
Yeah, wait,
their
what?
stock price tanked, so they just
Really?
yeah. Nobody
That's
really
tough.
cared that much about it as people initially
What did it
thought.
get up to?
I have
you
no
know?
idea. I have no idea. I just saw that
Look it up right now.
they tanked.
Just go to the. They have stocks already on.
This is bad radio, or bad.
This isn't radio.
Bad.
Well, it's not my fault you didn't come prepared.
This is
Per
like
usual.
the
Per
end
usual.
of this is like the end of an era, and I don't have any data, so I can't look it up.
Neither do I.
But like, you honestly think I came prepared? Because this is just incorrect. LeBron James, currently in the middle of his 0 dark 30 23 blackout of social media, has been all over social media.
Did he activated it, right?
No, he's still off, but he's like he owns part of Bleacher Report. One of their franchises. He just like talks to people on it, like it's like his social media. He has all his teammates taking videos of him. He's on social media. He just released a pair of shoes, new pair of shoes, like an all blacked out pair of shoes called the 0 Dark 30 23 edition of his shoes.
That's being in the media.
I know
That's
he's
being in the
like
media.
he's the least out of the media that he's ever been in his life, because he's just
By releasing that shoe that puts his name.
I just don't get it with him. It's
he's just the
annoying.
worst. Like, I don't like him.
He just sucks.
I hate how good he is at basketball.
I mean, like,
He is the best player in the world.
you gotta respect him
I
because he's
just
good,
hate
but
him.
like he just continues to do this. Like, it's like just don't put on the act. Just be like, just don't do it. Like you're not fooling anybody. That's all I got for hot takes. Tune in next week for the very last edition of Hot Cakes with Ben and Brian ever.
Are you kidding me?
So last week was cool.
What?
I'm Ben. That's Andrew. Tune in next week for the last episode of the Ben and Andy Show. Thanks
Whoa.
for hitting play.
Don't worry, Jake and Andy's show coming soon.
Thanks for hitting play.
Keep standing on the line.